Well, an election is yet to officially be called here, but it's already battle stations for both major parties. The opposition hopeful of turfing out Labor after a single term in government. Tom Connell, our chief election analyst, takes a closer look at how the coalition could return to power.
The coalition was hammered in the last election and effectively starts the 2025 campaign with just 56 seats. That means it needs 20 more for a majority and likely at least 15 to form some form of government. It does appear to be on track for a swing towards it of about 3%, and while this would tip Labor clearly into minority, if we assume the crossbench remains unchanged, the coalition is well short of forming government itself, still 9 seats behind Labor. A bigger swing of 4%. That gets the coalition to a position it would have more seats than Labor, but if it manages to form government from here, that would be from an historic low of just 69 seats. It would take a massive swing of 6% for the coalition to take majority from Labor. That's again if the crossbench stays intact. That swing, of course, is highly unlikely. So how else could they win a majority? The obvious place for improvement will be WA. This state swung much more than any other in 2022. More than 10% two-party preferred. It cost the coalition 5 seats. So a swing back could flip multiple seats back as well. The 2 biggest states, of course, will always have a strong campaign focus. There are 6 marginal seats to target in New South Wales, right up there to the Hunter. In Victoria, the margins are bigger, but the swing is expected to be bigger as well. This is in a state that has turned on the Labor state government there. And at this election, Peter Dutton wants to target outer urban seats that have often been Labor for decades. Some of these, of course, have margins, all of them of 5% or above. Success in some could tip the result to the coalition. But Peter Dutton will likely need even more ground that he lost last time. The coalition lost a massive 8 seats to Teal and Green MPs at the last election. That was right across the country, and there is increasing confidence within the party that at least some of these can be won back. So, from all these possibilities, what would a path to majority look like? Let's assume the polling is right. 6 seats fall that are under 3%, all fall to the coalition from Labor. 5 more could come from the outer suburbs beyond that 3% margin. 3 more perhaps from a bigger swing in WA. 3 of the Teal seats might return, and then we say both Greens in southeast Queensland return to the coalition as well. This would get the coalition just scraping over the line to a bare majority of 76. It's a narrow path where a lot has to go right, but it's a possibility that few in the opposition would have hoped for after the 2022 result.